Hello and welcome to this week's riveting art video. My name is Izzy. I saw a TikTok recently and she was just talking about her color pencils and some of the things she uses, and she brought up this pencil. It's the Prismacolor Colorless pencil. So it more or less just has the usual wax core that Prismacolor pencils have, but it's just colorless. So it's just a colorless blender basically. And I was so intrigued, and I just had never heard of it, so I had to get my hands onto it because color pencils are my favorite medium to use. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up my color pencils. So I want to play around with these just to see what's up, and then I have a couple illustrations I want to do. I've already done my pre-sketching, so should be fun. Alright, so I want to start, I just want to take I have two different shades of red here, a lighter one and a darker one, and let's see about blending them together. A little bit of overlap. And honestly, color pencils are pretty good at blending themselves. So I'm interested to see what I can do just with if they're already good at blending together. I'm interested in seeing how much better they can blend together now. In the video I watched, when she talked about it, it was less about blending two colors together, and you see just a tiny bit of white up in there. Apparently this helps kind of get rid of that and make it extra smooth. Oh shoot, dude. It got rid of a lot of the pencil texture. And then there's still a little bit of red on the tip of this, so I wonder if I can... So I'll definitely need to have a piece of something around just to kind of clean off the end, so that I'm not accidentally mixing colors together. Let me go ahead and put some of this next to it so you can see what the before was like. So that's the before. It was just this really pencil-y texture, and now it's all smoothed out. Interesting. Generally speaking, I kind of enjoy the pencil texture. I think what's the point of using pencils if you don't kind of want a little bit of that pencil texture? But I think it'd be really interesting. So you smooth it out, and you can go on top and do details per se. I will say it's a little bit hard to go on top of it now that it's been blended out. So, I think it's just there's a lot of wax now, and it doesn't really have anywhere to grab onto as easily. I'm a little curious about how the micron pens will work on top of that. Ooh, not very well. Well, came out very well then. Okay, so if I use my pen at an angle like this, it's just, in general, not coming out. But if I go straight down, yeah, the micron pen does go on top pretty well. That's nice to know. And I know for a fact this will go on top. Yep. White gel pen still works. I have no reason to believe that these things wouldn't work, but I figure I might as well test them now, and rather than be unpleasantly surprised later. Right, I want to see if I put some of this down first, what happens. Yeah, so I don't think putting it down first is something I particularly want to do. You can see where it was. The color is just a lot more vibrant right in there, and it caught a little different. But I can't see too much of a benefit of putting it down first. One last test I really want to see is using a white pencil. So white, if you have highlights you want to put in, you definitely have to do those before you blend it out, because it's kind of really difficult to put that on top. So I use a lot of alcohol markers with my color pencils. I'll do a layer of alcohol marker. I'm gonna color that as if it was a strand of hair, just to see like a technique. Let me make sure it's dry. So it's actually very common to use alcohol markers with color pencils. I think in my sketches later I might use some. I'm just gonna blending all that out. I don't want the white to get too dull. Yeah, that's not too bad. And then if I really want to do it like a super stark highlight, I could throw in some white gel pen at the end. Yeah, I think that looks kind of nice. This will be a lot more like rendered out and smooth than I usually do. So I'm gonna clean this up just a smidge, bring in my sketches, and I guess we'll get started. So I pre-sketched 2 little sketches. I have this kind of like vintage woman over here with like the headscarf. I did use a reference, kind of like I used a reference for the face shape and this front bit of the hair, but I kind of like made up the rest. And then I have this rabbit over here. I've been kind of obsessed with rabbits recently. Been like watching hours and hours and hours on like how to take care of rabbit videos, so I'll probably get a rabbit in the future someday. Anyway, so I want to practice on like drawing animals, so here we are. Yeah, so my pre-sketch was done in the Prismacolor Colorless pencil. I'm probably going to lighten it up with my kneaded eraser, just like roll it across. I have this mechanical eraser that I always use. It's great for color pencils. Of course, we have our colorless color pencil. I have this set of Prismacolor pencils. Alright. And then other than that, I will probably be using some alcohol markers. So I have Copic markers, I have Winsor Newton Pro markers, I have these Azure markers that you get from Walmart, and then I have some Spectrum Noir Illustrator markers. So these are the 4 brands of markers I have. I think that's everything, so we can go ahead and start drawing. But I think I kind of want to do like yellows and purples and stuff on her outfit. Kind of sounds fun. I think when I'm done with these, I'll probably like cut them out and put them in my sketchbook, so I can kind of do whatever I want and swatch stuff out here. Alright, so I'm gonna plop down these alcohol markers, and then I'll start talking again when I'm done with that. And you might just be like, why don't you just do a Copic marker like drawing at this point? And you know what? No thank you. I think I'm gonna start by shading the bandana a little bit. Now, the bandana is one of those places that I might keep the pencil texture. I think it'll give it a little bit more life and a little more pizzazz, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and do some pinking on the face. So, I realized that I forgot to lighten up my sketch, so the face is really pink. I love to add the pink on the nose, collarbone area. Do a very, very light. Honestly, I think I'm about to go into fast forward speed because I'm not talking much anyway, so you might as well be able to see this as condensed as possible. So So I'm at the point when I want to start using the colorless blender. So we're back at real-time speed so that you can join me on that. So I did the hair 2 different ways here. I think I'm going to be happier with how this way turned out. So this is just medium tone, no white color pencil, just the white of the paper, and then a little bit of the darkest tone, and then these bits here have a little bit of Copic behind him, and then I don't even want to talk about that part. I think I'm going to start with the skin. I'm just so curious to see how it'll turn out, especially these like shadows. It's so interesting, it like almost changes colors. It's weird because it doesn't feel as soft as the other color pencils do. Like a regular color pencil, like the Prismacolor pencils, like they have that soft core, like kind of smushy feeling to them. But this kind of feels a little firm. So far I'm a little torn, because some areas I really am loving it, and other areas, like right here, you can still see some of the original pencil mark. I want to do some of the hair. So this part of the hair, I did that same technique I did in the beginning, where I put down a little bit of the white color pencil. Well, I put down alcohol marker and then some white color pencil and all that stuff. I think it's nice. It kind of gives that more subtle like highlights, because you don't always want like super bright white highlights. Now we're gonna start bringing it in to these parts of the hair. I don't want to lose all those whites, so I just gotta be careful not to go over in. Oh my gosh, that looks so nice. Yeah, so the blender, I'm not sure if I like it for the face. At least certain parts of the face I think I definitely will be using it on. Other parts, it doesn't look the best, but oh my god, that one little curl loop right there, oh, that looks so good. It's so interesting to me, like how much it changes the color. Like it brought out like these warm, rich tones in there out of the pencil. Oh my god, it looks so good. Yes. Wow. Okay, so yeah, I love that for hair. I wish I had done all the hair in that same technique so it would look a little more uniform. I'm not too mad about it. I mentioned earlier in this video that I had found out about this from a TikTok. I'll make sure to link that TikTok in the description because I just want to make sure I give proper credit. I do want to add in a few like random strands of hair, just kind of to give it a little more life per se. Alright, for this very last thing I want to do to this drawing, just want to use the colorless blender on the background color, just to get rid of those little bits of texture and stuff. Just because, I mean, this whole thing is about using this blender, so I might as well use it as much as I can. So I'm actually really happy with how this turned out overall. I think the little bits of messy hair kind of really was that final touch. I'm gonna go ahead and sign it. I'm gonna go ahead and do this funny one just in the full thing and fast forward. I don't think you guys are gonna watch me draw a whole nother thing start to finish. I'm just gonna kind of zone in, draw this funny, and give you guys my final thoughts. I decided on the bunny. I didn't want to do any alcohol marker. I just wanted like straight up color pencil just to see how that would work, although I kind of very rarely do straight up color pencil drawings, so in some ways I lacked the skill set to do that, but in general I think it turned out good. At the end of the day, I don't think it's necessarily about whether or not my drawings turned out good, and more so if they turned out better with the use of the blender pencil than they would have without it. And I must say, for the bunny, 100% I think it did turn out better using it than not using it. There were a lot of like little white spots that like I wasn't a big fan of, and I was able to kind of get rid of those with the blender pencil. With the person, I would say kind of 50-50. There's some areas where I feel like it was equal to, if not like maybe not as good. I don't know. But I would say generally speaking, I would say that yes, using the colorless Prismacolor pencil improved the work. So cool. I don't know if I'm going to put the bunny on my Redbubble just because I'm not super proud of it. Maybe one day I'll be better at drawing bunnies and then I'll put one of those on there. But I'm probably for sure going to be putting this one on my Redbubble, so make sure to check that out. Also make sure to subscribe because I have a lot of really cool videos kind of planned out for the next few weeks. For example, I'm almost done with my sketchbook, so I'll be doing a sketchbook tour, and I know I love to watch those, and I'm sure you guys love to watch them as well. And with that means I'm getting a new sketchbook, so you know, decorating the cover of that. And another one that I just kind of want to keep low-key until it comes out, just because I'm pretty proud of it and worked really hard on it. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'm really excited for my videos to come up, and I hope you're excited and ready for next week's riveting art video. Bye!